From the home of the Tigers since 2000, we welcome you to Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it starts right now. Ed Harris is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Digging in, Bernie Williams, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
In the second spot tonight, right fielder, Paul O'Neill.
Standing in now, Paul O'Neill, as he'll take a look at ball one. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Just missed with a breaking ball. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Zero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Here now the 2-2. This is line to left. Deal is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Coming to the plate now, Cleo Haywood, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one. Here's the 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Sam Tuttle, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Travis Wood will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
First baseman.
Standing in, Don Mattingly. He, too, had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Is a breaking ball in off the plate.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, a diving stop. He's up with it. The throw. Hey now.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Batting sixth, catcher, Mike Stanley.
Into the box, Mike Stanley. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Doran. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Mel Hall. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Mel Hall.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike. Hall is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Into the box now, Pat Kelly, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. Still without a home run and 17 RBIs. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Randy.
In now, Randy Vela, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Hall over at second. Kelly on at first with 2 down. Line toward right center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Stepping in now, Bernie Williams, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. The set and the 1-1 pitch is low and outside for a ball.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Birch moves over, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 2 and the Tigers nothing. Next for New York, Paul O'Neill.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard on the ground toward short. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Striding in, Cleo Haywood. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Cleo Haywood.
Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
1 strike.
Screwball misses, and that'll run the count to 3-1 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1 pitch. Grounded foul. Now the 3-2 pitch.
Nope.
That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's 1st and 2nd with nobody out.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sam Tuttle. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Ready with the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
O'Neill at second. Haywood on at first with nobody out. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, they got a nice little hitting streak going.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
And he just misses with a curveball. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 2-1.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
A bullet to first base.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher, Mike Stanley.
Standing in now, Mike Stanley, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Stanley brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk?
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores, and the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game. Stepping into the box, Mel Hall. He singled his last time up.
Mel Hall.
First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. Tuttle rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they extend the lead to 5-zip.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Pat Kelly.
Into the box now, Pat Kelly. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Now in the box, Randy Vela. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Third home run for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast.
David Wells is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Well.
Bernie Williams will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-2 towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tough, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
In now, Paul O'Neill, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Now at the plate, Lou Whitaker. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Pitch on the way. Lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Now at the plate, Roger Doran. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Coming to the plate now, Cleo Haywood.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 15 for him thus far as the blowout continues.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Third baseman number 13, Sam Tuttle.
Into the box, Sam Tuttle. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. No outs, nobody on. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman.
Digging in once again, Don Mattingly. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Witten has a beat on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Stanley.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Stanley, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. This is line to left. Deal is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Stepping up now, Alan Trammell comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and
this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Now batting, third baseman, Cecil.
Stepping in now, Cecil Fielder, as he lifts it in the air to right field. O'Neill is there, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Rob Deal.
At the plate, Rob Deal, 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. 1 out, nobody on. Bouncer up the middle. And that's the 2nd out.
well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready now, Travis Fryman. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. Wood has his target. Here's the first pitch. Ball one. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees lead it 10-1. At the plate, Mel Hall. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Mel Hall.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Checked his swing there, and Dave Lawrence says he held up just enough. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike two swinging.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Hit down the third base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
Into the box now, Pat Kelly, and he puts it on the ground to second. The second for one on to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Standing in now, Randy Vela. High in the air out to center field. Birch moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Yankees. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Standing in, Mickey Middleton. He reached on a single in his first try.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Back up the middle, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Now batting.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Stepping in, Davis Birch. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. One run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Drilled to the right side, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Lou.
Digging in now, Lou Whitaker. First pitch on its way. Line drive base hit. Middleton rounds the corner and is headed home.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and driving a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
In now, Roger Doran. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the second run will score as well.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
Into the box, Mark Whitten, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far this season, Whitten is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Williams sprinting after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop.
Ready for another shot now, Alan Trammell. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 1-0. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. This is line to left. Hall is there. Let's see if they test it. The relay throw, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
So coming to the plate, Cecil Fielder. He's set. Here it comes. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count now. 3 runs already home here. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. O'Neill has a play. And that's the third out. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 10 and the Tigers 4. Now at the plate, Bernie Williams, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Bernie Williams.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses, are taking advantage.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, Paul O'Neill, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Stepping in now, Cleo Haywood. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. To his left, Whitaker, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Sam Tuttle.
Into the box now, Sam Tuttle. First pitch on its way. To third. Doran loves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Yankees 11 and the Tigers 4. So striding forward now, Rob Deal.
Left fielder, Rob Deal.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Two and 0 to the Tigers left fielder.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Into the corner and slicing foul. There's a strike. Another try at 2-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Travis Fryman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Williams is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
In now, Mickey Middleton. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Woods ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. Into the box now, Don Mattingly. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First delivery to him on the way. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batter, catcher, Mike Stanley.
Striding into the box, Mike Stanley. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside 1-0.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Hard ground ball to third. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Tony Castillo.
Standing in now, Mel Hall. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Nope.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batter number 14. Second baseman.
Digging in, Pat Kelly. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Stanley, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that pitch catches the inside corner. A little bit off the outside. It's 1 and 2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And he fouls this one off. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. The Yanks leave 1. They lead it, though, 11-4. Digging in to try it again, Davis Birch.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Travis Wood. He'll work a total of 6 innings here. Not his greatest work, but he is in line for the W.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Lou Whitaker will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Cabrera features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Fouled away. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Williams giving chase. But he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. Whitaker takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate. And the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Into the box, Roger Doran, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Whitten.
Now batting, Mark Whitten. First pitch coming, here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. O'Neill has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 11-5. So striding in, Randy Bella.
Leading off for the Yankees, shortstop, Randy Bella.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. And no one will get this one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
So coming to the plate, Bernie Williams, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Now here it comes. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And that'll be the second out.
The right fielder, number 21, Paul O'Neill.
So stepping in, Paul O'Neill. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Full count still. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're up big, however. It's 11-5. Leading off the inning, Alan Trammell, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Alan Trammell.
First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. On the ground to third. And that's the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Cecil Fielder.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Cecil Fielder. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-1. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Rob Deal will be next. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And right into the shift. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Stepping into the box, Rob Deal. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play. Striding forward now is the DH, Travis Fryman. Tony Phillips will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Phillips.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. He's got that batting average up over 350 now. 1 home run and 14 driven in. Set to deliver the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Stanley finds it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Walt Terrell comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Terrell.
Next will be the designated hitter, Leo Haywood.
Designated hitter, Leo Haywood.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Tremmel takes it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Third baseman number 13, Sam Tuttle.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Sam Tuttle. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. He'll get it into second, and he is in there.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Stepping in now, Don Mattingly, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Deal over to his right, and he hauls it down in the corner. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, catcher, Mike Stanley.
Ready for another chance, Mike Stanley, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. High and deep to left center field. Deal looks up. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happening. This ball's jumping.
You know, D-Roll, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit hard up the middle, and that drops in for another base hit. He's 4 for 5 now. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Into the box now, Pat Kelly. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Digging in the switch hitter, Mickey Middleton, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
In now, Davis Birch, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. Hit hard towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Standing in now, Lou Whitaker, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Take 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. Here's the 1-2. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
The 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Third baseman, Roger.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Roger Doran. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit. And you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Ripped down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. And he's back into second here safely. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Whitten. From the stretch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
13-7 is how this one ends. New York get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Travis Wood wins his 3rd of the season. Ed Harris gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. Greg Cabrera takes the rare 3-inning save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes.